Hi everyone, my name is Shruti Darekar and I'm a product manager working at Amoeboids. Today we are going to discuss a very important use case, that is how to translate content in Jira into multiple languages using automated release notes and reports. So imagine that you're a product manager and you have clients from all over the world. So you need to maintain your release notes in multiple languages. And how exactly can you do that? Because it is a tedious job. You will have to translate each content manually in each language and then again create release notes out of it. So that is a tedious job. And I'm going to show you how you can do it using automated release notes and reports, that is ARNR. So let me just show you the setup that I have. I've created one release called as translations because we are going to see translations today. And I have multiple issues in this release. Now I have a description and I want to translate that description into 4 different languages: Spanish, Dutch, German, and French. So how exactly can I do that? That's we are going to see. You can do it in 2 ways using ARNR, either by using AI generator or by creating a rule and using AI action in it. So first, let me show you how to use an AI generator. Now, AI generator has 2 types of prompt, either default or custom. I've already added a custom prompt saying translate the content into German language, use a formal tone, and keep the original meaning and intent same. Then I've selected an input Jira field, that is description, because my content is going to come from description field. And I've selected where I want to store this data, the generated content. So I've selected description German because I am translating it in German. And then I'll add a JQL. Now, when I add a JQL, this JQL is for fetching all the issues for which I want this output, the translation. And all I need to do is click on Get Release Note Suggestions. So here it takes some time depending on how much data is it processing and how many issues were fetched using that JQL. And here your results are ready. So this was the content that was there in description field. And this is the content that AI has generated. If you don't like the translation that AI generated and you want to modify it, you can do that using modify input. You can edit it, save it, and close it. Here you get to 3 choices. Keep the existing content. That means if there is some existing content in the output field that you selected, so here we selected description German, and if there was any existing content in it, I can choose to keep as it is, so it won't be updated by the AI suggestion. Second is use suggestion as it is. That means the suggestion that AI has created, I can use it as it is. And the third option is use content from my input. That means when I click on modify input and I have edited it here anything and save it, that modified content will be stored in the output field. Now I can select the choices for all issues separately, or I can bulk update it. So I'm going to use the suggestion as it is and update choices. Now that the choices have been updated, I can just scroll down and click on update Jira issues. As you see, updated all the issues successfully. Now we can go back to the release. Let me just refresh it. And if we open any of the issue, you can see that the description in German is updated here automatically. No need to do, no need to go to any other tool. You can do it directly here. And all the descriptions in all these issues have been updated in one go. You don't need to do it for each issue separately. Another way to do it is by using the default prompt. In default prompt, instead of given custom text, you can just select what kind of action do you want to perform. You can rephrase, you can use different tones, how many words output do you want, which language do you want. So here we are going to translate it into Spanish. So I'll just need to change my output field. So description Spanish and generate. I think my internet it is a bit slow. Yeah. So here's the Spanish output. Again, if you're okay with all the output, it's simple to update it. Just select your choice, update it, and update Jira issues. This will directly update your issues here in your release. Now, let me show you another way through which you can do this automatically. With AI generator, it is still a manual process. You can do it in bulk, but it's still a manual process. But here in rules, you can automate it. So I've already created a rule here, AI translator, and then you need to add an action. There are multiple actions in ARNR, but what we are going to focus today is on generate release notes and using AI. So I've already added this action, so I'll directly explain it to you. Here, I'm going to translate the description field into French and Dutch. So it's the same custom prompt that I was using previously. I've just changed the language over here. The input field is a description. The output field is French. And the only difference between AI generator and the AI rule is that you can use variables here. So in AI generator, you have to use a hard-coded JQL. That means you need to specify exactly which version, which sprint do you want the issues fetched from. But here, you don't need to do that. You can use a ARNR variable instead of your project name or fixed version. And that will be replaced while using automation. Once you have filled in the data, just save the rule. Here you have multiple triggers in any role. Version created, version released. That means if version created is selected, this rule will be triggered when any version is created. And there are multiple different kinds of triggers. You can see our other videos to learn about triggers. But right now, I'm going to trigger this rule manually. So just click on run, select the version, and click on OK. Now the rule is triggered. You can go to the logs tab to check the progress. Again, it's going to take some time. It's going to execute your actions one after the another. After some time, you can just come and refresh the logs to see if your action has been completed. Here you can see it's still in progress. So let's just wait for a couple of minutes. Let's refresh it once more. And it is success. That means we can go to the releases, refresh it. And you can see that the translation in French and Dutch is also being updated. So if you're using the rule, you don't need to do it manually one after another for different languages. You can do it all in one go if you're using the rule. Yeah. So that's it for today. That's the use case that we were going to discuss today. Thank you for staying and let us know how it goes for you. We appreciate your feedback. And let's meet in the next video with another use case. Thank you.